It's one of the happiest moments for any football fan. A new season is officially underway. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Drive starts with a carry by White. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Again, this is White. And he'll get it up to the 44. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. They go play action here. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Pass play coming here. That's to his back. Here's Rachaad White. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Now looking to throw. He has the first over the middle. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Working inside the red zone. And he makes the catch for the tip drill touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Now we'll pause. The officials want to take a good look at this and confirm it was indeed a touchdown. So the celebration can resume on that sideline. The touchdown stands. McLaughlin tacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he goes out of bounds, short of the 45, but still in excellent shape across the 40. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. They'll run here. It's Zach Moss who gets it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge... And a 1st down. Give him 32 on that play. And that's a Cardinals 1st down.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Devontae David, like so many times in his career, making that tackle. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Benson once more. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? They motion the tight end over. Throwing on 3rd and long. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Get the fullback involved here. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals finish off their opening drive. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Set to return this, Trey Palmer. And look at this return. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he stopped. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Throwing on second and real long here. On the run right, throwing deep down. He's got it deep downfield. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Cut for big yards on the right side. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Working quickly here. From the red zone now. And he hauls it in for the Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers break the tie here in the first. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yeah.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Has this at the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. And they'll bottle this up after a Derek Forrest able to make the stop. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. Staying on the ground with Benson. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. Neither side separating much so far. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Cardinals football. They have 3rd and 4 to start out. They send the tight end in motion. Here's a throw. Vacates quickly left side. And he'll go down, it will say right at the 39-yard line. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They'll throw on 1st. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Derek Forrest able to make the stop.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And he's brought down for a loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. He's going to throw this one. He's on the move. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. They give up the gut to Benson. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Not able to get away from the big Vita Vea. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. It's Benson on the give. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. He give now to Benson. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Facing a 4th and 12, but this offense is undeterred. Back to throw, needing a first. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Throwing it to start this drive. It's into the hands of Wright. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Has it downfield, working the left. And he'll go down here at the 16. They got 24 yards on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down. White trying this straight ahead. And finally they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from Raymond James. The Buccaneers pushing for a bigger lead before halftime. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Here's White again. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Buccaneers grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Rachaad White touchdown. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Buccaneers double their lead to 14. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flight. His return starts at the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a great opportunity for this offense. He's out of bounds all the way up at the 40-yard line.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear. Hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Benson on 1st and 10. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Not able to get away from the big Vita Vea. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
They give on 2nd to Benson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Looking to the air here. defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. A quick 3 plays, Brock, and we have arrived at 4th down just like that as he comes through with some contact to break up what looked like a catch.
Hey, guess what, Kate? These guys aren't getting paid by the down defensively. They want to get themselves off the field in as few snaps as possible, and there was no way they were letting this drive extend beyond a 3-and-out.
The fair catch taken in at the 28-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Buccaneers will get set to go on offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Back now, pressure on its way. Fits it through the middle. At the 20. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers stretch their lead. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
And he's able to reach that midfield stripe after some solid running. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Now a give, it's Benson headed right. He spins right by, breaks through, and he might break away. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It is a 44-yard look from the right hash. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
Defense, 1 stop.
1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll try it right with Benson. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Stop that time by Jamel Dean. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Turning to Benson on 3rd. No one around. He's got space. And he finally ends up out of bounds after a huge gain. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
Anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you can just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end this series with points.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Going to the ground again on 1st. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. This time it's a passing play. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jamel Dean makes the play. And the Buccaneers take over as he records his 10th career INT. And just like that, a very run-focused drive comes to an end that time with an interception.
You know, a lot of times, Kate, when you're finding success running it on a drive, it's because the defense is just waiting for you to throw it. And that's where they're prepared at the time. Sure enough, well, it's not a rush that dooms them, but a pass and an interception.
Drive starts with a carry by White. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
Here's 2nd and 11. Headed out right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Third and long for him here. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
You know, ball skills, they're not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge gain.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And it'll be Cardinals football. Handoff headed left to Benson. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
And defenders are there to get him at the line. Stop that time by Jamel Dean. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
Not that he needed to, but he'll always try and remind people that he's a threat running it, in addition to slinging it all over the field.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Now an inside give to Benson. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Just short on 3rd down, no gain on the run, and now what will they do on 4th? They'll run, it's Benson. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on 4th down as they force the turnover.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And in, touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. McLaughlin tacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers continue piling onto this lead. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Brings in the kick at the 9. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. They'll run with Benson. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Joe Tryon-Shoyinka gets there to take him down. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Flushed out of the pocket. That pass is complete to McBride. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And the fair catch made here at the 15. That punt goes unanswered, no return there. And they're going to take over possession. They're out and set, 1st and 10. It's White on the give. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Buda Baker bringing that one to an end.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Buccaneer football, and this could be over quickly. This lead huge entering the 4th. Second and 6 coming up here. Throwing off the play fake here. Buying some time right. And it looks great flying through the air, Bronk, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down. Up the middle, here goes White. And he's brought down for a loss.
This game has evolved so much over the years, but there's just certain times, there's certain moments, some flashes of greatness like that you see Dick Bucs, that you see Jack Lambert, that you see Mike Singletary. These middle linebackers stuffing a run. This guy in particular, like the greats used to do. You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. He'll get this complete to White. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Running it after the penalty. And he's charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Back to throw. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. Offense in the hurry up here. Here he is on 3rd and long. Caught by Godwin on the slant. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Looking for a throw here. He puts everything behind this one. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
2nd and 10 now. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
To the air, 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers continue piling it on here in the 4th. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good.
No question. But on the other side, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. Yeah. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
From his own end zone, here we go. And that return gets a little more than the old touchback, Brock, but a little less than the new one. He's out between the 25 and the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. And he's able to maneuver this up past the 30. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. Staying on the ground with Benson. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
And for the Buccaneers, it's a nickel look. 3rd down coming. Putting the tight end in motion. Throw on 3rd down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That's how you draw it up defensively. That's exactly what you want the coverage to do. Force that quarterback to throw it short and get off the field.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Back to throw now. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jamel Dean makes the play. And the Buccaneers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance. And an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming. And it's one thing to know it. It's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal. Try the right side with White. And he made a bid for it. It's a good gain that's stopped down at the 3. Give him 7 on the play, and now they have 2nd and goal.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Ball still at the 3 as they get set for 2nd and goal. White. And he bowls through the defense for a touchdown. The Buccaneers continue adding to an insurmountable lead. It's a Rachaad White touchdown. McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers grow their lead yet again. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Chooses to bring this one out. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Tight end in motion left. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked by Derek Forrest. And the Buccaneers will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud cornerback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Throwing on 3rd and long. That's brought in by White. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So it's a win for the Buccaneers. And they're one of the fortunate teams to begin the season with a 1-0 record.